What's up guys, GTMC here and welcome to a brand new video. Today we're taking over the top 5 most expensive players from this summer transfer window so far. Of course, there's like 2 or 3 weeks left in this window, but I mean it's been some very big transfers and today again, covering the top 5. So as always guys, if you could smash 2,000 likes that'd be greatly appreciated. In the comments below, let me know you think has been the best signing of this transfer window so far, and if you're to my channel, class subscribe button for daily FIFA content. So before we actually get any further into this video, I've got 3 things to mention. So the very first one is going to be some of these fees actually include additional fees and some do not. It's actually based off Transfer Market, the website that I use. The second part then, I actually expect a fair few more big signings before the actual transfer window ends, so I may do an updated version or may do like the best transfers of the summer transfer window in general. And I'm fully aware that it says top 5, I'm actually going to cover the top 10, the last 5 very briefly. So first up, number 10, we've got Danilo, the transfer to Real Madrid. He cost them £22.05 million from FC Porto. Number 9, Dybala from Palermo to Juventus for 22.4 mil. Arda Turan to Barcelona for 23.8. Schneider to Manchester United for 24.5. And number 6, Jackson Martinez to Atletico Madrid for, again, £24.5 million. So they're numbers 10 to 6. Let's get straight into business. And number 5, the 5th most expensive transfer this summer is actually Arturo Vidal to Bayern Munich. Last season played 45 games, getting 8 goals and 4 assists for Juventus in that centre midfield role. Of course, again, he moved to Bayern Munich for £25.9 million, which put him in 5th place. And he's actually valued at 29.4 mil. So that's an absolute bargain. And there's actually my potential card for Arturo Vidal as well. But I mean, it's a great price. It's a Schweinsteiger replacement as well, but for just under £26 million, and he's valued at around 30. It's an absolute bargain. Again, I mentioned it, but he's a world-class midfielder. It's very hard to get someone as good as him, and he actually went straight into that starting 11. And out of the whole top 5, it's probably the best value for money out of every single player. So number 4, we have got a Liverpool player. That is going to be Roberto Firmino. So he left Hoffenheim in the Bundesliga to join Liverpool for £28.7 million. Again, I think it's £21 million up front with £7 million additional fees, and he's valued at 17.5 mil. Last season played 36 games, getting 10 goals and 12 assists. For a centre attacking midfielder, that's very good going, and the season before that, he done even better. So I mean, he's just 23 years old, and I mean, obviously stats aren't everything to go by, but I'm really hoping he's a massive hit in the Prem. I'm hoping he gets a good combination with Felipe Coutinho. Obviously, the 2 Brazilians could kind of like cause some magic for us in that attacking third, and he was linked to a lot of the clubs. He's actually previously linked to Manchester United, but then actually joined Liverpool. Again, I don't know if they're fully in for him, it may have just been rumours, and they actually used the Sterling money partly on him and partly on the next man. And the next man, again, is another Liverpool player, and again, if people say Rossi's are just Liverpool players, Liverpool video, this is actually the legit top 5. So I mean, I can't really do much about it. We spent a lot of money, and that one is going to be Christian Benteke. He left Aston Villa to join Liverpool for £32.5 million. That was his release clause on his contract, and he's valued at £14 million. I think the last update on that was around October last year, so it's a bit out of date, but last season played 35 games for Villa, getting 16 goals and 3 assists. And he's actually one of the reasons that Aston Villa managed to stay up last season, but Liverpool needed a goal scorer, and this guy for Aston Villa out in his whole career kind of thing for them. I think he averaged 1 goal in every 2 games, which is pretty good going in the Prem. Again, use of the Sterling money, 32.5 mil is kind of overpriced, but that's what you kind of have to pay nowadays. There's 2 players actually went for the same similar price to him. That was Lukaku to Everton, and also Wilfred Boney to Manchester City. So it's a big fee again, and I hope he does actually kind of match that in his Liverpool career. I mean, in general, he's not actually only good with his head. People seem to make that assumption that he's like the next Andy Carroll. This guy is so good with his feet as well. Again, apologies to another Liverpool player. There's not much I can do about that. Number 2 though, we have got Raheem Sterling, who potentially could be number 1. But the reason he's number 2 is because he actually cost them £43.75 million up front, and then with add-ons taking it to 49 mil, and then QPR also get a cut out of that. So he went to Manchester City for a big fee. He's valued at £28 million, but he's still only young. And last season, 52 games, 11 goals and 10 assists. He managed to get his move to Manchester City again for around £49 million in total. I think QPR was at £9.8 million, so Liverpool get around 39 mil for him. But I mean, in general, I mean, he's still young. He's got a lot of potential. He's just got to apply the right attitude to kind of fulfill that. He'll be playing with the likes of Sergio Aguero, David Silva, Yaya Toure every single week, which in general will improve him as a player, and hopefully for England's sake also makes him better. And technically, again, he should have been number 1 due to his price. But number 1 is going to be Angel Di Maria from Manchester United to Paris Saint-Germain of around the £44.1 million mark. He's valued at 35 mil. Last season, I think that was like 46 mil valuation, but he made the move to France, and I don't know, I think he'll do quite well there. Last season for United, played 33 games, getting 4 goals and 12 assists, which isn't actually bad going for someone that had an absolute awful year by the critics and stuff like that. But I've downgraded him to an 85, as that's what he is on head-to-head right now. Apparently, it's 44 mil, with also £3 million plus because of an unorganised medical that Louis van Gaal actually mentioned. So I'm not sure if that's actually in there. So technically, it could cost 47 mil, and I'm not actually aware of any add-ons whatsoever. So I think it's 44 mil up front. He'll be looking to prove his worth after a difficult season in the Barclays Premier League, and we play the likes of Zlatan Ibrahimovic, Lucas, Cavani, Matuidi, and players like that. So I mean, he's got some good quality around him. He did have that United as well, but I mean, I feel that France is an easier league, and I think he'll do very well. So guys, that's going to cover today's top 5 most expensive players players of the 2015 summer transfer window. If you enjoyed it, smash the like button. 2,000 likes would be greatly appreciated. In the comments below, let me know you think has been the best transfer of this summer transfer window. Add you to my channel, class subscribe button for daily FIFA content, guys. So thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you next time.